God, this is crazy. I am sitting down and filming a YouTube video after so long of not making a YouTube video or even doing anything on this channel for that matter. It's just so crazy, but I was feeling really persuaded and inspired to do so, especially because I've always documented like very important parts of my life on here. My boob job, my transition, like everything that I've had to go through, the ups and the downs, a lot of downs actually, like all the times I was jumped or beat up or had to deal with negativity or bullying for that matter, because I think it's very important to share your journey and your story with others so they feel less alone. And recently I've been in this era where I've been beating myself up a lot because I feel like I've forgot who I was, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like the years when I was like 21 and younger, I was more like chaotic, carefree, very loud, very outgoing. But like, I was ultimately just very happy because I was true to myself. I did whatever I wanted and I just kind of stayed on that path. And as time has gone on, I'm 27 now, which is crazy. I've had to go through a lot in my life, lots of traumas, lots of ups and downs, things I never thought that I would personally ever have to go through. And I feel like I'm more grown and more mature nowadays, but that crazy girl will always be inside. And being trans and living in Florida by myself, I don't have any family around me. I've definitely pushed myself to do more things, get out there more, live my life more authentically to who I am. And it's been difficult, it's been hard, but I've been able to kind of manage. I mean, I call my mom, I talk to her almost every day, so she's always there for support. I do have kind of a good support system here now. I mean, I do have a boyfriend and I love him so much, and I met him here down in Florida and we've been together for almost a year now. It's coming up on a year and time has just gone by so fast, and I love him and he tells me how beautiful I am every day, so I really appreciate him and I love having that support here. He's like my family. And so I'm making this video just basically because a very exciting thing has happened and I want to scream from the rooftops because I'm so excited. I officially am a passport holder. Look at it. It's the hard copy. It's the real one, you guys. Isn't it so cute? I think we make a good match. Even though I definitely don't travel at all. I've only been to like Canada and St. Thomas. Recently, a lot of people around me have been like, you don't have a passport, Dakota. You need a passport. Like, don't you want to take vacations? Don't you want to see the world? And I'm like, you know what? You're so right. I need to get out there more. And my boyfriend, he's very adventurous and he's traveled a lot of the world. He's actually originally from England. And he's like, Dakota, you need a passport so we can visit England. I could take you on cruises, X, Y, and Z, all these other trips. And I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. I'm going to get one. But also, I've also held it off for so long because I am a trans woman, and it's not ew. Oh my God, I don't mean ew, but it's just like always so crazy stating that. There's nothing wrong with it, and I love being trans because I love being one of a kind. I love being unique. I love having a little something about me, you know what I mean? But it's not like fully who I am. Being trans, you have to deal with a lot of daily struggles and a lot of legal stuff, if that makes sense. Like when it comes to your driver's license, your birth certificate, a passport for that matter. And it can become really challenging. And in my situation, my gender marker on my driver's license does say female, but my birth certificate still says male. You can change that, but in my situation, I've never felt like I've had to change my birth certificate. I see it like once a year, even if that. It's like literally hidden away in storage. Like I don't ever really need it for anything. But for getting a passport, this is where it can become tricky because birth certificate says male, obviously not male whatsoever. I have female on my driver's license, and I've always been scared about getting a passport, especially with like Trump in office and all the legal battles and all that matter, and people not being able to put their correct sex marker on their passport or any personal information. And so that's also why I held off so long, because I'm like, I just don't want to have to deal with the anxiety of that. I know at the end of the day, I live every day as female. I am a female, but when it comes to going to the airport and wanting to travel, I don't personally want to have to deal with the anxiety of being questioned or looked at weird, or, oh, it doesn't match your driver's license, da 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 da. So I did my research, and basically I found out that there's this little form on the passport website where you can print it out, and it's basically, there's like a case going on with Orr versus Trump, like regarding your sex marker, if it doesn't align like with your birth certificate and everything. You basically like print out this form, you sign it, and then you take it to the post office, wherever you send away your passport. You just tell the lady or whoever is taking care of it. My lady was very nice and understanding. It was like a little awkward. Like I was shaking the whole time. Before I even went into the post office, I was like crying, because I was like, Mom, like I'm nervous. I hope there's no issues. I hope they don't deny me. Just going down the list of all these negatives, obviously, because that's how my brain works. That's why I have this tattoo. Because, where is that? Right here. Because I'm an overthinker. I overthink everything. And so went in, there was no issues. She didn't even question it. She was there for me, very understanding. Put it in the little slip and sent it away. And it's so crazy, because getting a passport within itself is very anxiety ridden, and you have to make sure you fill out all the lines correctly. God, my grammar is crazy, sorry. And I already, like the first draft I have of the passport application, I fucked up because I put the wrong hometown I was born in. So stupid. So I had to ask the post office for another one, had to fill it out, literally shaking as I'm writing, filling in all the blanks. Even like, because they're so strict on there. There's like bubbles you have to fill in. And like, I filled in the bubbles with like a star, you know what I mean? And she's like, oh, no, don't do that. You want to make sure you like circle it in. And I'm like, oh my God, there's so much. So then on top of like my gender marker, I'm like, I hope everything goes smoothly. I had it expedited as well, because I am going on a trip here soon to St. Thomas with my family. It's like a family trip. And one of the islands we're going to, you need a passport. And I'm like, I don't want to miss out on that. So I had it expedited, and I literally got my passport within 9 days. And it says female. My picture is awful. I hate it. They didn't let me Photoshop or Facetune it at CVS, but it is what it is. I have my passport. I don't have to worry about it for another however long you have to renew it for. I think it's like 20 years or something. I have no idea. But I'm super excited, and I feel so complete. I feel like I have a huge like relief off my chest, and I just couldn't be happier, honestly. And also, excuse me, I'm getting over a sickness currently. I was at CVS or Walgreens to take my picture, and you know what? I want to call this girl out, because who are you? Okay, who are you? I went to go take my picture, right? And it's like awful lighting, by the way. And I went in with like a tank top, and she was like, you can't actually be wearing a tank top. You need to wear a sweater. And I was like, are you kidding me? So I had to go get a sweater out of my car, went in, because you can't like show your shoulders or something. I'm like, what is this, high school? Come on, get with the program. And so I go in there. She had to like retake my picture multiple times, because she's like, put your face symmetrical. And I'm like, my face is symmetrical to the camera right now. What do you mean? And she goes, oh yeah, your face is kind of lopsided. And I was like, excuse you? And then as she took the picture, I'm like right behind her looking at it. And she's like, wait, your nose is kind of crooked too. She's like, you have a crooked nose like I do. I said, okay, I'm just here to get my passport picture. Can we just pack it up and print it out and give it to me before I start crying my eyes out? I'm already insecure as it is, so let's just chill. But just know that you might come into contact with people who want to be negative or point out your flaws, but just don't let it get you down, okay? Stay on your path, stay on your journey. You know who you are, and you know what? It's life. What are you gonna do? But yeah, I just wanted to do that little update. and share it with all you guys. And I couldn't be happier. And even if you are scared like I was, just do it and get it over with. And if you face any problems, it will be okay. Everything works out for a reason. And don't let anyone ever stop you for being who you are, because we need more of that in this world nowadays with everything that's going on. Just be true to you. Be authentic, you know? I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching.